cannot see anything now, but you will shortly.
Okay.
I hope I will rejoin before the safety car ends.
Right, request. You should be able to join through my game, because...
Yeah, I got
I
an
can't
invite
do
from
the
Lutinsky, so should be fine.
Ah, okay. Good, good, good. I've got the friends glitch. Too many friends. Oh.
Weird flex. Yeah, as we are live and I'm joining.
Beautiful,
Let's
beautiful.
go.
I'm the co-commentator, you are the main commentator, so...
Okay. As we can finally see something again. Oh, the safety car's already... No, safety car's not in yet. Great.
No. Safety car has been out for about 2 laps now.
It should stay out another one.
Yep, unfortunately I did not get to reap the benefits or the rewards from the safety car.
Wait,
after a disastrous race.
Oh, it's actually very interesting right now because the two Mercedes decided to stay out and both McLarens pitted. So we have the top 7 on old hards now, followed by Black Box on new mediums, Van Battle on new hards, Sniper on new mediums.
Well, I mean, maybe don't take my advice after today, but looking at Black Box's tyres, I'm not so sure they're going to go 20 laps. I really don't think they can go that far.
I tried it in F3, and I'm obviously not as fast as they are.
Jerry...
Van Battle in the pit again. Oh, he spun! He spun in the last...
No, Jerry did not spin. Jerry optionally left track there. Jerry's left the track himself.
And now illegal overtakes are happening. Great.
Yeah.
As he goes
and
off
now
track.
is he entering the pit lane?
Huh?
Okay, so Jerry's now crashed into the wall.
What exactly is he trying? Is there any strategical advantage if the safety car stays out another lap?
Well, I don't think this is... I think the safety car is going to come in this lap no matter what Jerry does.
That's what I think as well.
Is Jerry going to retire from the race? I don't know if you're still on board with Jerry, but...
What if I just... Yeah, I was on board, but... Yeah, but to complete my thoughts, I did 21 laps on the first stint on the mediums, and they were really not good at the end.
Well, no, I mean, I'm trying to think where you were beforehand, but you come out... I obviously had the pleasure of commentating that race, and you ended the race P7?
Yeah, something like this, starting last or so. This was decent.
Yeah, you had a qualifying ban. I don't know who gave you a qualifying ban, but they were wicked. So, but yeah, it was going well until that point. There's strategy call, probably didn't work out, and now what's going? Oh, just
we have to
the front of the field.
We have to mention that I'm pretty sure Goodwill has no new softs left. Le Penru should have one new soft. Goodwill, I don't think he has one. As Goodwill is slowing down the pack a lot in this last sector.
Yeah, Jerry speeding to the back of the pack. He might not catch up, but it's going to be tight.
Yeah, as Goodwill is still not going, he will probably accelerate out of the last corner. No, he's already going. Yeah, he's gone, and he has absolutely called his teammate sleeping.
Oh, Ken losing the car slightly, and Enzo getting past, and now Hassan Aka in the back of the field also losing the car. That is 2 people.
Simon might go for a move. No, he doesn't. Oh, but the Red Bull touches him in the rear of Joshua Evans.
Oh,
Ken side by side through turn 2. Black Box is there as well, now down the inside. The Alfa Romeo joining as well. He might go down the inside of all of them. The Alfa Romeo on the inside, Black Box squeezing on the curb. Black Box keeps the car around the outside on the mediums, but he gets the worst traction. The Alfa Romeo now on the outside. Black Box makes the move at the Alfa Romeo, tries to switch back. Sniper can't get the move done.
Fantastic opportunity from Sniper though. Ken going a little bit slowly on the safety car restart. Jacob seizing the advantage. Black Box also getting through, but Sniper so close to making up those big workers. Sharon on the inside of Ken makes the move work down into turn 10.
Black Box around the outside of Jet now. Can he make the move stick on the better medium tires? They go into the last part of the track. Drone is ahead. Yeah. Jacob keeps the position.
Jacob being a bit wise there, giving the position away. No point battling. Losing ground to the cars ahead as Sniper now looking to make the overtake on Jacob. He's using a lot of the ERS here to the inside. He's going to brake later. It's going to be Jacob. There's contact. Oh, a little bit of bumping, but not all for Jacob. Spins and Jerome follows.
And Jerome as well.
And Ken's lost a bit of his front wing as well. Jerome crashing into the wall.
Oh my God, Sarikaya driving right through Ken in turn 3.
Oh, that has been a disaster for Jacob and Ken, who I can say are in a party together, so it may not be going down too well.
Hassan down the inside of Jet makes a move stick into turn 4. Jerome under attack by Adrian. Adrian tries a move around the outside. Can't make a stick, but Jerome has a broken front wing actually.
Yeah, it's an entire one end plate gone. Crashed into the wall while trying to recover the car. So unfortunate. And you can see Adrian really close to the rear, but he can't get past as of right now. I expect Jerome to pit once more.
And it's not looking good for the two Mercedes drivers at the moment, as Black Box is already up into P6.
Ooh. But he has some capable drivers in front of him. Enzo, Joshua, Simon, they're not going to get out of the way.
Yeah, Enzo's definitely gone as Black Box brakes super late into turn 1, makes it stick, makes it look very easy.
Yep.
And Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob making a move on the Hassan into turn 1, securing P12. Lovely stuff there. As Ken and Jerome do pit. Both onto the hard compound, I believe.
Joshua Evans is not an easy driver to overtake. So let's see if he can be a bigger challenge for Black Box.
And with the DRS from Simon as well. Yeah. It's going to be even harder to make that overtake work.
The Black Box isn't even in DRS of Joshua Evans anymore. He dropped out of it very recently. Tries to get into it in the last sector, where his medium should definitely be better.
On these mediums, it should be easy. Yeah, look at that time falling down. But I mean, Acer may be holding up the pack a little bit. I don't think Acer is this slow compared to Gwil. Maybe giving the McLarens a taste of their own medicine. Obviously, while Acer this entire year has been considered the championship contender with Black Box, Gwil is only 19 points away.
I mentioned
so
it earlier.
Is absolutely also a championship Gwil can win. And if Acer can slow Black Box down 100%. Just enough, there's reason to believe Gwil could possibly gain on Black Box today, even without the free pit stop.
Yeah, and I mean, if you just think that Le Pen Russo Axel or X doesn't score many points today, Gwil will score points and he will close into Black Box. So this means we have 2 Mercedes cars in the championship fight, and this is a lot better for Mercedes than for McLaren. So it might not even be so bad.
I don't know what quite happened with Jerry earlier on. It seemed like there was possibly something going on away from the rig, especially definitely away from the game. But you know, can't comment until you find out. But Black Box left on his own here.
After what I've seen in the first few laps of the race, I would believe everything that he did on purpose or something. I don't know.
I didn't get to see any of it because I was P18, far down the pack, but I have a good excuse.
Well, basically, just to sum it up again, Black Box obviously got the worst, or the worst start than Van Bassel, as Van Bassel started on the mediums. In lap 2, I think, already on the main straight, Van Bassel let Black Box through again, and then Van Bassel tried to held up the two Mercs behind. And this was very interesting, very dangerous at some points, because he broke like 20 meters earlier than usual.
As Ken sets the fastest lap. Yeah, I did see the gap, and I expected there to be a little bit of team play.
It was definitely team play, yeah.
Yeah, we've come used to it between McLaren and Mercedes. Quite a intense rivalry heating up.
It's a little bit like Mercedes. Red Bull last year.
Oh, it's Ace's pit! And so is Simon.
Josh Evans stays out and Will stays out as well.
I'm quite surprised, because after that safety car, they knew they were kind of losing a bit of ground there. I thought they would stay out even longer, wait for another safety car, but clearly they think Black Box's tyres are going to die anyway, that they can afford to take the pit stop, not under safety car. That shocked me a bit. Oh,
Adrian down the inside, but yeah, carry on.
That does shock me a little bit that they've pitted already. But
yeah, same.
We're going to find out, you know.
I don't quite understand why they didn't at least take one car in, so they would split strategies a bit. Both stayed out, and now it's not looking too good for them. What tire did?
And they're both onto the medium compound. Simon trailing AXA. But again, you know, Black Box is P3 here, but the actual gap in between them isn't that big. It's 19 seconds. They're going to catch up to Black Box if Black Box's tyres die off, which is possible. Quill also pits.
And Black Box looks like he will make an overtake on Joshua Evans now. On the main straight, he goes on the right hand side. Joshua Evans, yeah, is a sitting duck. Can't do anything without the DRS.
Yeah, Josh playing it quite intelligently there. Can't blame him. He knows that he's better off in the slipstream, in the DRS of Black Box, than allowing people from behind to catch up. Especially, I've just noticed, Sniper Arctic, P3 after pitting onto the mediums. It's been a fantastic recovery drive. Not recovery drive, but he was, you know, fighting for P10, P12, and now he's P3. This could work out really well if these medium tyres hold up. There's only 12 laps left.
Well, they will hold up, because you can go 25 on them if you really protect them.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not great. You don't get the best speeds out of them, but I don't think Sniper's going to struggle too much. I'm a bit perplexed by the Mercedes strategy.
While Ken is on the mission.
Yeah, I'm not perplexed by it, but I don't think it's the best strategy call. And yes, Ken now catching up to
Joshua
Jerry Van Bussel.
Van Bussel? Not... I said Van Bassel.
You probably know better than me.
I mean, he's Dutch, so... But
yeah,
I can't be wrong.
Oh, yellow flag.
Oh, drone! Drone in the pit. Oh, safety car!
What? Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. That's this is gonna make things a lot more interesting.
Yeah. I mean, and when as Joshua comes out just ahead of Asa as well.
This was close.
So yeah, Joshua gaining quite a bit.
Black Box in the gravel! Black Box is in the gravel! Under safety car conditions, he brakes too late and allows Sniper to slip through. Sorry, but...
Oh my... No, that's far more important. Sniper into the lead of this race, and now, with the safety car, you do have a question. You have a predicament here. Is it better to stay out and get the track position, or pit, and sure, you might have to overtake a few cars, but you're going to be on a fresher compound of tyres From this point, if they've saved a set of mediums, because on balanced and on harder compounds, or strategies, you may have an extra set of mediums.
Yeah.
This could play out very well for Sniper and Black Box, or be a disaster for him. I'm interested. Jacob will have to pit.
Arctic Sniper in the pits. Black Box set out.
And what's Fangrio going to do? He's taking a while to think about it, but yeah, stays out.
Oh, Loki in the pits. Very late decision.
Yeah, Masiek stays out. Sari Kaya up next, who's had a bit of a resurgence after a terrible start to the race.
Jet
Into
will
the pit
pit.
lane he goes.
As Jet hasn't pitted yet, I think.
Yeah, Jacob hadn't pitted yet, so he would have to have come in.
And Grill is all the way up into P5.
Feet behind Sniper as Enzo's retired. In the pit lane or on track?
On track.
I think. Ooh, hang on. I'm gonna have to say, I think he's crashed into the pit lane wall and then teleported.
On track, yeah.
It's a very good place to track.
Yeah.
Place to crash.
Let's see.
I mean, I can't see his pub. I'll see from Jerry.
No, he crashed in the wall.
Oh,
Just
maybe
a Roman Grosjean.
maybe a little bit of a broken delta, throwing him off track. I don't.
Yeah, or someone ahead of him braking very suddenly.
Yeah, that's my only. I mean, unless he turned off track, but I doubt that was what happened.
As now it's up to Pangrio to show his skills. I mentioned earlier he didn't have the greatest race yesterday in F2. It's looking a lot better today in F1. And just to mention, Gwill is the second car on new mediums, right behind Sniper.
Yes. But Sniper on much newer mediums.
Not
and
really
while
two
Gwill,
laps.
you would say, yeah. But it can be at the end of the race. It can matter. Not so much now. Sniper Arctic not quicker than Gwill, but has the pace to defend at least. The guys in front, again, it's going to be tough when you account for every safety car lap. Every safety car lap means less degradation, less tyre wear, more speed, more grip. So for Masiek, Pangria, Black Box, they probably like these safety cars to continue.
They've done so far 9 or 8 laps, actual racing laps on the mediums, with at the moment 9 to go when the safety car comes in this lap. It would still lead to 17 or 18, which is not great, but doable.
It's doable, but every lap everyone's racing. Gwill can extract more from the tyre in every single corner. Gwill's going to be able to be a bit faster. You'd expect, at least. So yeah, it will be tight at the end of this Grand Prix. It might be a slow burner, but I believe in the final 3 or so laps, it's going to be a lot quicker.
Safety car should come in this lap. It will be a very late call.
It's all dependent on Jerome.
Yeah, he will
He's trying to catch up.
Safety car is not called in yet, but it will be called in very late, I predict. As it's getting called in right now.
Yes. Beautiful prediction.
It happened in F4, I think, that's why I know it.
How many times have you commentated this week?
1. With this 2.
Okay. Fair enough. I thought you did F2 as well.
No, I raced.
Ah.
But yeah, Black Box will lead the pack. He's a lot quicker than Gwill was. And he is going full throttle now. He's keeping a bit cautious through the final corner of the track, and Sniper Arctic is already attacking Lutinsky on the main straight. Gwill is way too far back to do anything. Lutinsky has a little bit more straight line speed and pulls ahead of Arctic again. Or Sniper, not Arctic. No more moves in the back, never mind Jet going around the outside on Loki. Loki, little bit of wheel banging. Oh, no, it wasn't Loki, it was Harikaya, sorry.
Oh yeah, Sarkai losing control of the car ever so slightly, but keeping it on track. And Sniper making an overtake on Masiek down the inside of turn 4, getting the move done. Lovely, lovely stuff. Gwil the next up, going for a dive bomb into turn 5. And
makes it stick.
Beautiful exit. Absolutely beautiful, forcing Masiek to come.
Red Bull down the inside. Lutinsky breaks super early to make the move happen.
Yeah, I think Masiek knows these are not the guys he's battling with. The guys in front are going to slowly fall down the field as well, and that's who's important. So try and get an overtake then. But Acer next up to look for an overtake on Masiek around the outside of the carousel, possibly. No, thinks better of it.
Oh, maybe switchback. What a move! Le Penrue pulling out this. Oh, great. Magnificent.
That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful.
And now Simon doing, at least trying the move on Lutinsky as he pulls over to the right hand side of the track. Lutinsky brakes later, trying to hang it around the outside there. Not possible.
No, not possible. Masiek really falling down. I think it's showing just the difference between 3 laps of medium to 14 laps. As Sniper Arctic making a move on Pangrio, I believe around the outside of turn 4. And Jerry and Nathan making contact in the back.
Again, a little bit of contact. I was watching the whole battle, so I missed Pangrio and Sniper. Side by side up the hill!
Oh no! Nathan without the front wing and
they are alive.
Spinning himself.
But he didn't really survive.
No, they're alive, but barely. Oh dear, that's a disastrous crash, and Nathan not having a great time. Not sure who was at fault for that. I think possibly the contact physics model. Getting the cars stuck together.
Jerome got forced on the curb, and the curb just beached him basically, as Gwil gets past Pangri.
And Jerry is out of this race, and that's going to be another safety car surely. Yes it is. Oh dear, the 3rd safety car of this race.
I'm not sure who likes this the most. Black Box because he can save his tires, or Gwil because he can catch up to Sniper now?
I would say with 6 laps to go, someone's going to take. First of all, someone's going to take someone will but hit 4 softs.
But who?
I don't know who.
No one.
The thing is though, if you're Black Box, pitting for softs is an incredibly bold move, because you don't know if the rest of the field are going to pit for softs as well. If they don't pit for softs, you don't have 16 cars to overtake. It's impossible.
If he pits for softs now, his race is over. No one will pit for softs, surely.
Yeah, I think people. Well, if you're someone like Black Box, you pit, then Sniper doubts himself, and Sniper pits as well. It's possible, because at the front of the pack, you don't have the benefit of hindsight. However, yeah, I think it's safer to stay on the medium tyres.
We'll find out very, very soon. Maybe you're right, but I mean, anyone out of the top 5 pitting for softs now won't be up in the top 5 again, I think.
No, I think the lower field maybe starting from.
Oh, I faked it. Oh my god.
What happened?
He was so close to pitting. He literally was nearly touching the pit entry line. I was like, nah, he's not going in.
But Jerome has taken the leap. He was P15 already, so I suppose it makes a lot of sense. But he's pitting onto the soft compound. And Jerome, he's already proven he started P20 in the qualifying, from qualifying after getting disqualified for being beached. Went up to about P13 by the end of the first lap. So it's a bold move, but if he can make it work on mediums or hards, he can make it work on softs. I do truly believe that.
I mean, he has nothing to lose anyway, does he?
Absolutely, he stays in the same position, but with better tyres. Why not go for it?
And didn't he have damage anyway?
He pitted, I believe.
No, there was a crash with Nathan and Jerome, wasn't there?
No, it was Nathan and Jerry.
Ah, yeah, true.
I was wondering what you were talking about, Jerome, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. And Nathan pits as well. What is Nathan gaining from this pit stop? Another set of softs, fair enough. Safety car possibly staying out another lap. Nathan can't catch it, which he can't. So,
And now the tire
drags
difference
things out a little bit.
is 10 laps between Black Box and Grill. Obviously a lot were behind safety car. But still, the tire difference is, on paper, 10 laps. Or 9, I don't... 10 makes it easier.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But either way,
Safety car will come in the next lap.
yeah, safety car's gonna come in next lap. Maybe the lap after, if Nathan still hasn't caught up. But I find that unlikely.
If Nathan would be...
Oh, sorry, Kai spun.
Yo, he is in the...
Oh dear, sorry Kaya. If I was you, I'd pit for another set of softs, but he's staying out. And Ken's had an internet issue. No!
Oh, not again. No, Ken is disconnected.
In the lobby. Get in the lobby.
Yeah, what I wanted to say, if Nathan would be Van Bassel, he would definitely not catch up by the end of this lap.
Yeah, but you get to a range in which you can tell if the safety car's going to come in or not. So if the and what I mean by that is that, okay, so the safety car does come in, you can speed up and catch the pack. But if the safety car doesn't come in, you can slow down anyway. You need to be in a buffer zone. I don't know how many car lengths it is, but usually
As Nathan is slowing down.
One corner, huh?
Nathan is slowing down indeed.
This may be the Delta reappearing. But yes, he is definitely slowing down a little tad. As the yellow... I'm seeing the yellow flag, safety car logo change a bit, so I think that might be the game glitching. Once more. I think we're slightly used to this safety car glitching. I think we're used to this game being awful, in general.
It's been out for way too long now.
Yes, please.
And Nathan... No, there's no way the safety car stays out another lap. Did Nathan make it possible? Safety car, another incredibly late call. Yes, it is indeed another incredibly late call.
Nathan's going to have fresh tyres racing around the track. Everyone else in this train. But we're going to have 4 laps of racing. No more safety cars. Guaranteed.
As Black Box will lead the pack and he accelerates now. Sniper gets a decent restart, will, yeah, not the best one. Pungry right behind him on the not so good tires anymore. Joshua Evans, yeah, losing on the straight. Sniper actually very close to Black Box, as Black Box has no slipstream.
Chibs making the overtake on Masiek at turn 1. Masiek's 18 lap hold. Mediums are really struggling now. Jacob looking to go for a move as well.
Joshua Evans down the inside on Pungry into turn 4. Pungry can keep it around the outside, but tucks in behind him.
Oh, and Masiek now conceding the position to Jacob. Algard looking to go around the outside of turn 5. It'd be an incredible move if it can happen. He gets on the power with the ERS and it's beautifully done around the outside of turn 7 to confirm the position.
Can you get overtaken
beautiful
by Jerome around the outside?
Algard! Algard's out Jerome with the switchback under yellow flags.
My guy,
so Jerome up to
switchback in turn 9. A safety car!
No way. Oh, I just guaranteed 4 laps of racing.
Oh, no.
Okay, and this time people will consider pitting for the softs. Will not able to overtake Sniper, however, so that is quite an important detail here.
Oh, my Black Box again.
Faking it.
Jesus.
I'd be surprised if someone like Masiek doesn't pit. Yeah, Masiek into the pits. Surprised Ken didn't follow. There's not much to lose. Same for Hassan. But they're into the pit lane nevertheless. And Sarikaya also into the pits.
This definitely benefits Black Box as we won't see DRS anymore.
Oh yeah, very true. Very true. But the thing is though, is that these are the laps where Yes, he's preserved his tyres well with the safety car's help, but Will's tyres are still in their optimal range.
Rear wing,
Black
right?
box, rear. Yeah. Okay. I struggle with words. Everyone knows I struggle with words. But looking at what's happening,
Can the safety car come in after 1 lap? No, right?
it has to come in at the end of this lap. There has to be 2 laps of racing at the end. So it will come in this lap. What I'm trying to say is that Will's tyres are still going to be fine. Black Box will be losing a lot more time, and Sniper
making very good job with the best tires.
Sniper has a good chance of winning this race. I'm just going to say it.
But
outside shout, but
without being disrespectful, we all know Will's character, and I think this is going to be very, very, very insane and very intense.
Well, we're having a front 3 in which the speed of the drivers is reversed, so it's going to be very exciting. And someone like Josh or
Black
Asa,
Box nearly stopping.
yeah, do not count them out. Count them out.
Black Box will do the exact same once again. I predict. No, he doesn't. Now he's gone. Wait, what? This was horrible. This was awful. Gwill on the rear of Sniper Arctic on the rear of Black Box, and now Gwill, he pulls out of the slipstream, and now they won't make a 3 wide surely. Gwill chooses the left hand side, he goes around the outside into turn 1. Sniper loses the position. Gwill up to P2, makes the move stick. There's battling behind with Le Penry going very wide in turn 3 because he needed to avoid Pangri. Pangri down the inside of Joshua Evans. Joshua Evans tries to keep it around the outside. Joshua Evans, he's still there. Now he's on the inside for turn 5. Can he keep it? Can he brake later? Pangrio around the outside this time, but he loses out the position.
Gwill so close to the rear of Black Box. We have a spinner in the back of the field, and it's Jacob. No, making contact with Jerome, I believe. But Gwill is so close to the rear of Black Box here, and overtake may be inevitable. Black Box is going to have to use all of his ERS if he's going to keep Gwill behind. Sniper losing out ever so slightly as Asa making the move on Pangrio for P5. Still believes the podium is in the shout for him, and Loki Chibs having a good battle with Jerome around the outside of the carousel, given little space, and Jerome onto the sausage curb, now side by side with Ken. Let's go to the front of the field.
And it is one last main straight remaining between Gwill and Black Box. Can Black Box stay ahead of Gwill? Gwill in the slipstream, he's not using his battery anymore, and yeah, this battle is actually over now. He might look for it.
Pangrio and Simon out on the straight! Oh no!
What did they do?
I don't know, I'm gonna guess whoever was on the inside, closing in, and they've tapped their wheels into the wall. Now only 13 runners remain in this Spanish Grand Prix.
Switch back into turn 4, Gwill now around the outside on Black Box into turn 5. What a move, Black Box touching him. Oh, he forced him on the curb there. Gwill has been given the little amount of space, and now around the outside into the right hander they go, and the left hander they go. Oh, Black Box forced him on the curb. Gwill gets oversteer and forced Black Box on the curb. Sniper slips through. Gwill is in the lead of the race. Gwill will win this race on track. The stewards will have a word on this later, but now Black Box is trundling down the order into P3. Gwill is leading the Spanish Grand Prix in the last lap of the race. Oh, what a move by the French driver. And this might
fantastic.
Back in the championship fight. Gwill will win this Spanish Grand Prix as he made an incredible overtake in the last lap of this race. Incredible driving by the Frenchman there. Absolutely amazing. Black Box gets P3. Sniper with an amazing drive getting P2. Joshua Evans securing his P4. Aurélien Le Penru getting P5. He's not out of the championship yet. Loki P6. Also amazing drive. Drone with an incredible recover after getting spun once or twice. Oh, amazing.
And Hassan rounding out the points paying positions in P10. I don't think you noticed it, but Nathan spinning on the final corner, conceding the points. heartbreaking stuff for Nathan. I don't know where he was beforehand, but he definitely was in the points paying positions. Hassan getting his first points in a few races. Beautiful stuff. Could have been so much more. I know it's the safety car, but 8 people within 3 seconds of each other is beautiful stuff. Sniper capitalising the most so to get P2. Oh, I've enjoyed that race.
It was amazing, absolutely great to see the battle between the McLaren and the Mercedes drivers.
Absolutely.
The stewards will have a word on this, I think, because I mean they both forced each other off track, so I'm not sure. Maybe Sniper will grab the win. I'm not sure. Stewards will tell us. Anyway, what I wanted to say, Gwil is definitely back in the championship fight, as he is now. He secured the pole position, so he gets 26 points, and Blackbox just gets 15. So Gwil is... wait, my brain just... He's 8 points behind Blackbox in the championship fight now. And Axe should get P3. Anyway, the final order: Josh Evans P4, Axe P5, Chips P6, Jerome 7, Ken 8, Blutinsky 9, Hassan 11, Jed 11? Okay, that was weird. Nathan P12, Savitaya P13, Pangrio 14, Simon 15, Adrian 16, Jerry van Bassel 17, Enzo 18, and Liam Cross and Nuno with 19 and 20.
Yeah. Just to clarify, I just want to clarify. I know it's not about me, but I'm going to make it about me. I suffered rear wing damage.
Oh yeah, I mentioned this, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw on the stream, but yeah. It was a terrible race for me. My excuse is that my hands were very cold, so I couldn't, I wasn't very nimble in the controller. That's my excuse. I was just slow, in reality. I was slow and bad, so... not great. Only, just to add as well, 2 time penalties the entire race between me and Sarikaya, so I'm sorry for letting the gang down. But lovely consistency there. There will be reports, there will be controversy.
People ask for interviews. Maybe you want to invite them.
I will have to head off now. I'm hungry and thirsty.
Okay, then we won't have interviews.
No, you can invite him to the party still.
Oh, that's gonna be horrible to invite Blackbox and Sniper. Yeah, that would be great. But invite, ask Will, but I don't think he will do so. Invite Joshua, Blackbox and Sniper, please.
Where's Will?
He's P1, but I don't think he will do interviews.
Why not?
He never does them, does he?
I guess, I don't know.
He never did interviews. Anyway. So please, if you would be so kind, invite Sniper, Blackbox and Josh, please.
Yes, I will invite all of them, including Gwil. Just why not? No, not Asa. Okay, it will not let me invite Gwil. But yeah, thank you very much for letting me commentate with you. That was a pleasure to watch. Thoroughly enjoyed that battle.
Yeah, it was a pleasure for me as well. It was great to have someone alongside me in the last few laps.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get to see these races usually. They're usually so bad that I don't even bother watching the stream, because I'm already kind of aware that I won't feature on the stream. And I think I was right again. Yeah, it was a disaster from me. But either way, it's been my pleasure. I will invite these drivers to the stream and then leave, so you can do your interviews. Have a nice one, guys. I've been Liam. I'll leave you with the main host now.
Yeah, I need to somehow make the gap where drivers will join the party, hopefully, and eventually will join the party. As yeah, we have Blackbox joined the party. I'm not sure if Gwil and Sniper will join. Otherwise we'll just invite Josh Evans. Can you hear me, Reese?
Yeah.
Has Gwil joined as well? Okay, never mind.
Hi.
Hello. As we're just waiting for Sniper, I'm not sure if he will join. Anyway, we'll just start with okay, then we will start with Josh Evans. Josh.
Hello.
Yeah, you can hear me. Great. First of all, thanks for joining, all of you. And now, Josh Evans. Did you enjoy watching the top three? Did you enjoy watching the top three fighting? And you could just sit behind and.
I was happy to sit behind. It's usually what I do. I've done it. But it's basically just me not being quick enough to lead, and just me holding back. I know my place, and I don't want to get into all the scrappy fighting. No, it wasn't enjoyable to watch it, to be honest. It's just, you can just see through the racing that there's tension behind what's on track, and it's a bit annoying to watch, to be honest. I'd rather just have clean overtaking and be happy to stay in fourth rather than maybe get a chance of a podium because of penalties, because it's just not. I'd rather win. I'd rather gain places on a fair race than people just being aggro for separate reasons than racing, which is a bit annoying.
Yeah, I've seen you enjoying the guys arguing in the chat. Basically after every
race.
It's
every week, to be honest. It's just every week. I'm not trying to sit here like a white knight, but it's just fucking annoying, to be honest. And it's not how it should be. People should just, if there's a problem with what's happening in the race, report it, see the verdict, then you can tussle and bash on at each other, but just leave it until it's set in stone, because it's just absolutely a waste of time and just pointless. But yeah, the race was good for me. I had a good time. I was doing pretty good on the hards. Jerry was holding up everyone with Black Box going ahead, which was a good strategy for Black Box, I guess, but a bit annoying for everyone else. It's fair enough though. If they're on the same constructor now, so I can't really hack it or say anything about it. But yeah, it was okay. I was holding with everyone else, just doing what I can to stick with it, and try and gain some positions at the end, which is where I usually try to focus my tyres for. But yeah, it was alright. It was good fun. I got very lucky. Jerome spun it on the right hand there as I was pitting. I've already clipped the whole race, so people can have a look and see that there was no stupid antics going on. But it did help me out. I got to stay ahead of AXA, so it was a lucky chance for me. A good bit of luck, along with the rest of myself doing well. So it was a good balance, and then I managed to stay ahead of AXA and Pangrio. It was really fun at the end. Battling them two was very fun. Pangrio, he's someone like me who's climbed up the tiers. I know last year I was in F3 with all assists on, so yeah, Pangrio was doing very well for himself, which is really good to see. And then AXA, very sportsmanlike with me, as it always is, and it has been for a few years. So it was good at the end. And well done to Sniper as well on the older tyres. He did really well, and then well done for Black Box on the older tyres too.
Cheers, man.
I was a new medium, Josh.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fair enough then.
As Josh is
newer ones.
Very nice driver to interview, as he basically answered every question I could possibly ask. So thanks for that. Thanks for the interview. Moving on to
time. I'm gonna have to dip. Good luck, boys.
Yo.
Cheers, man.
Bye.
Moving on to Black Box, or Reese. Do I pronounce your name right?
Yeah, it's Reese.
I think you
can
know
call me Black
what
Box,
question.
bro. Don't worry about it.
I think you know what question I'm going to ask. What happened in the last lap?
Well, I mean, it's I would have said it's racing, but the standards of a Challenger Series man can't be considered racing when he does that. It's racing taken to another level because of tension that's caused between the FVR and the TF guys. But there's no problem with it. You know, we report it, we move on to the next week. There's no problems, no issues. I can say thank you to all the people watching on stream and to you for doing your commentary today, interviews, everything. So it's been a really good day because I thought I'd be maybe 16, 15 seconds off the pace again with the new pedals. So it's not bad. It's not bad. At least I'm fighting for the win, you know. So it's all good.
Yeah, you mentioned a very important part. We will leave it to Stuart, as I have one more question. the last safety car restart, you've managed the first one or two safety car restarts very well, and the second, the last safety car restart, you call it, I don't know, what happened there exactly? It was the worst one.
Yeah, Sniper Arctic hit me from behind.
Oh, okay, that's why you...
And then I wasn't expecting it, so then I just thought, okay, let's go. So then I went without going when I was going to go, and caught me off guard a little bit. But you know, again, we'll look at the reports and stewards for that. But yeah, it must have been an entertaining race for you guys. I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to entertain as well as just race for ourselves. And I hope it was entertaining for you as well. So
entertaining. It was very, very, very entertaining. Yeah. Watching the battle between Mercedes and McLaren at the start of the race, then going to with a lot of safety cars. It was a very changing race, very interesting. It was nice to watch and commentate, definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks you as well for the interview. Moving
Thank
to
you.
Sniper. On the podium on P2 for the first time. Not on the podium, you have been on the podium once, but P2, first time of the season. How happy are you to finally be on one step with the very, very, very quick guys?
Yeah, was a bit of lack of strategy, to be honest. In the end, just risking it to go in again. And was a bit wondering what the McLaren guys are doing with extending safety car assumptions, maybe. But yeah, some people already said it, we can report it, and it didn't work out anyway. So yeah. And then congrats to Guil also, it did a great overtake on the outside, last safety car restart. It was pretty good. And yeah, I have to watch, sorry Black Box, if I touched you after the last safety car restart. I think this was pretty minor, but if it catches you off guard, I'm sorry.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
No, I mean, I think it was a very minor touch, but I understand this irritating, of course.
Yeah.
And yeah, was a bit lucky. I was in traffic at the start of the race, and Jerome basically dive bombing everybody, including my teammate and other people. And yeah, but it was entertaining, as Black Box already said.
So when you moved up into P2 in around lap 26 or so, I guess, and then the safety car coming out, did you think you could keep up with the Mercedes and Black Box and everyone else, or did you think it could be close?
No, you have to be realistic. That was a bit of a strategy luck, and then coming in for the last set of mediums, I think Black Box tire was like 17 or 18 laps at the last restart, so that's a big disadvantage. And Guil a bit older tires, I guess, a few laps, 3 or 4 laps. And yeah, with the pace of those guys, I mean, the only thing I could hope is that they are battling each other to gain maybe another P2 or even more pace, hopefully. And it was one position at least. And you have to take it. If the game or the race evolves like this, you have to take the chance.
Thank you as well for the interview then. Congratulations to your podium. Black Box 2 as well. Congrats to the podium again. And moving on to the winner of this race, Guil. Incredible drive, incredible overtake in the last lap. You didn't want to go for the overtake on the main straight. Was it your plan to go for the overtake in the middle sector somewhere?
The plan was it was too far to overtake him on the last main straight, so I improvised and I managed to overtake him, and yeah, that's how I win. But I won't come back on the case of Black Box because it's a wonderful day. Finally, Ero Ps kicked from the league, so I'm very happy about that. But yeah, to sum up the race, the pace was very slow at the beginning of the race. I was about to sleep. And after that, yeah, first safety car, I think. And yeah, too many safety cars. I don't remember, to be honest. But it was a tough race.
You was kind of at the start of the race. You were behind the two McLarens and ahead of your teammate. Though you are both still in the championship fight, and you were. Were there any plans of letting Le Penru through so he could attack the McLarens?
At the beginning of the race, it was impossible to overtake him because the main goal of Jerry was to take us out. So it was impossible to race against him. He tried to brake check me a few times, so I almost lose my front wing. So yeah, fortunately it was the last race with him. So yeah, it will be more calm for the next races.
Yeah, we saw this on stream. He took some interesting lines, some interesting braking points, but we'll leave it to the stewards. Do you think you are in the championship fight again? You're probably 8 points behind Black Box now.
Yeah, I think I can win this championship, but to be honest, yeah, I'm just here to race, and whatever the result of the championship, I will be very happy if it's Axe who win this championship.
Okay, so it's a Team Mercedes against Black Box. It's nice to hear. So congrats again to the win. We will obviously see if the result somehow changes. I don't hope so, because let's fight it out on track. But yeah, thanks everyone for the interview. And this is Ray, the stream over. We will head to the new circuit, which I'm not aware of. We will head to Budapest, Hungary, obviously, next week to the Hungaroring. It's again Sunday, 6 p.m. PlayStation F1 and 4 p.m. PC F1. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn up again next week if you don't want to miss this interesting championship fight between Le Penru, Gwill, and Black Box. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice evening, and this is Ero PlayStation F1 out.